I was checking out pictures of us. I never realized what I have lost. Now I know it, and it is so insane how I treated this like a game. You were my help when no one else were there to share affection. So let's try again. I'll go anywhere. Just send me your location to bring back when we were more than happy. Jokes and laughing, trust and loving, yeah. And we were storm and fire, both one body, more than happy, yeah. I think we can rescue this. Just put the love first and taking the risk. Cause you're what I need and I'm what you need. You get my heart feel, you get my heart feel. Let's try again. Send me your location to bring back when we were more than happy. Jokes and laughing, trust and loving, yeah. And we were storm and fire, both one body, more than happy, yeah.
and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully everyone's been having a good weekend there. All right, hello, we've got Real K, we've got Randall. Hello, all you lurkers out there and those who will watch the live stream on replay. I am your host, the Ice Dragon, rayronvr. So we've got a lot to go over. So, man, just when I thought it wasn't gonna be any news for this stream, it's like we can go right into the trains. Which, let's go ahead and dive right into it as well. We've got 2 trains going today. We've got our Southern Pacific Daylight that's being pulled by the Southern Pacific German diesel, the KMML 4000 from Pico with a K. And then we have our New York Central, some foreign trains on our layout for the first time. We've got an NYC excursion train that is running around our layout. The diesel was generously donated to us here on the Icey Railway, so we're putting it to some good use. I've got some AHM Riverossi mix of cars here that our E8 Rapido diesel is pulling. So it is literally a coast-to-coast theme for this hour segment. So now you got 2 for the price of 1. So pretty darn cool. So yeah, we got those 2 passenger trains going in circles. So that is our running start, considering that this is a shorter stream. Typically I stream on Fridays, but because this Friday is the SAMRA General Assembly, or General Membership Meeting, I won't be here this Friday because it is the second Friday of the month, which means the second Tuesday we stream Boxcar Buccaneers. So welcome everyone to the Tuesday stream. So again, we got the NYC going around. Additionally, we have the SP making our theme coast to coast. So with that, we'll talk more about these trains in a minute, but you guys want to get to the juicy stuff. We got a lot of things to talk about, and it's all from one company. Kind of ridiculous, to say the least. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. So field trip, let's get on that bus, the Icey bus, and let's talk about the Lionel of HO scale. Let's talk about Broadway Limited. So literally today, it was leaked yesterday that a brand new paint scheme was coming out for Train World exclusive, which I did a video on. And today, they dropped like another bombshell. As if last week wasn't big enough with that AC9 announcement, and I did that video as well. You guys can check that out. Today, they announced HO GP30s and 35s return with another paint scheme. So this is their second run of the GP30. So we got a whole bunch here to choose from now. We've got Santa Fe, we've got the Burlington, we got the Chesapeake and Ohio, we got the Milwaukee Road, we have Reading lines, we've got Southern Pacific, and the 2 that I'm going to lose my money over, we've got a freaking Thunderbird U.S. Air Force themed GP30. And then we got the camo shark nose, which is insane to think about that this is a thing. This completely blindsided me when I saw this announcement this morning. And I was like, oh, I want to make a video on it. And I couldn't because I was at work. And then I got home, I had to take care of chores, and it was just no way I was going to get that video out in time. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on it, considering that we're going to talk about it here on the live stream. But yes, absolutely crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Lynn McCurdy into the High Desert Modular Model. Railroad Club, how are you? Good, sir. Just popping in for a minute. Taking wife to dinner, which we don't do much anymore. I hear ya. I hear ya. You go have fun. Go spend some time with the missus. And just enjoy the time. Yeah, going out to a sit-down restaurant, my goodness. I only do it, like, very rarely nowadays. Normally, it's, like, for birthdays now. It's just gotten too expensive. But yes, we've got a Thunderbird paint scheme. If you guys don't know, the Thunderbirds are demonstration team, the F-16 for the United States Air Force, and here in the United States. For Navy, we have the Blue Angels. But the fact that we're getting a Thunderbird paint scheme in a GP30 is just mind-blowing that we're actually talking about this. So you better believe I'm going to grab one of these. This is absolutely incredible paint scheme. On top with the camo I don't know why I just did that. Along with the camel themed U.S. Army, what I would call the Air Corps, really. It's really Air Corps configuration. But yeah, it's so freaking cool. GP299AF, which is pretty cool for Air Force. And this is probably number 1. Yeah, absolutely. Bombshell announcement from BLI. Awesome. And then we have the GP35 runs. We got Santa Fe, the Chessie System, Canadian Pacific, Chicago Northwestern, Great Northern, the Conway Scenic, and then, let's see, Tuscola and Sanguina Bay Railroad, which is pretty cool. And then we've got an undecorated 35. So absolutely cool. Something that I definitely did not see coming. I think these are estimated to come out later next year or early next year. I believe the Train World had it. Yeah, so here's a Train World exclusive for 320. Yeah, and the release date is Tuesday, 31st of December, 2024, which, knowing the production schedule of Broadway Limited, I would imagine it'll be early next year. So early next year is going to be interesting when it comes to all these announcements. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And you're thinking about the Southern Pacific GP30. Nice. From Railfan. Okay. Again, this is not scale trains. This is Broadway Limited. So just keep that in mind. From what I've seen, Broadway Limited looked pretty darn good as well. So another reason why I kind of want to get these is to compare the two. Eventually, we'll do a compare session between, different manufacturers of the same locomotive. But definitely stoked for this paint scheme. They just look amazing. Okay, so one other thing to kind of talk about is our friends over at OVR. They did a live stream on their newest announcements. The newest announcement being this ingot car, which looked pretty interesting. So you can see here, and I will also drop the link in here, as well as the announcement from Broadway Limited. So you guys have access to all that. But way cool to see. And we got these ingot cars. Again, Otter Valley exclusive. And they are estimated to be in stock later this year, October 15th of 2024. And then they got the other ones that the trash can that come out with a second run of those. I'm probably going to pick up a 6-pack of these secure blue cars because they fit my theme that I want to go after in my grand project. So I definitely want to grab a couple of these. So, yeah, pretty cool. And they're not estimated to come out till early next year. So, yeah, those were the quick announcements from, again, Broadway Limited had the big one with those second run of the GP30s and GP35s. Pretty darn cool. Okay, so with that, we'll go ahead and go back to the Icey Railway layout here. But yeah, that's it for the news for right now. And that was just in like 3 days. And all the news kind of broke yesterday/today. And all from BLI. And a little bit from OVR, but absolutely crazy to think about. So again, welcome everyone. Welcome to Boxcar Buccaneers. I typically do this stream once a month. And that's just because, again, Samurai General Meeting is this Friday, so can't stream on my normal time. Next stream will be next Friday, same time, 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I'll go ahead and get you guys some rail fanning shots here. Okay, get to the 180. So again, we've got our Southern Pacific Daylight with our new Pico diesel. Been running it for a while, and right now it's just purring right along on this layout. So Elfan says the SP30, according to Train Road, it's supposed to come out in October this year, but I have doubts about that since I know Broadway Limit can delay their stuff. Yep, I agree. So I presume locomotive may not come to early next year, like you said. Yep. Yeah, I'm starting to give 3 to 4 months for Broadway Limited, but again, the GS4s almost took a whole year to come out, or was a full year delayed. And now they're pushing their Shays back by 6 months because it was supposed to come out in the summer, but now it got pushed back to the end of winter, and that's just to get the tooling done. So we probably won't see the Shay till early next year, 4-truck Shay. You mean train roll? Yeah, that's fine. Lee Enfield Road layout in the loft. How are you, good sir? Right now, we're doing some rail fanning. Here was our NYC Rapido E8 unit that was graciously donated to us. And so now we've got our NYC Special. They brought some passengers all the way from New York City to the Icey Railway, to the Icey City. So we have some visitors. Okay, let's take you guys over here. I will get rid of the face cam. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but we've got another new engine on this layout. Just passing, the SP is now passing the Mopac. That Mopac that we see here is the new Bowser RS3 locomotive that I just did a unbox and first run on the channel. Oh, yeah, I figure it's late there. What is it, like 1 o'clock in the morning for you? Yeah, go to bed. Take it easy. But I do appreciate you coming out. All right, get you the shot of the new NYC here. But hopefully everyone had a good weekend. To my understanding, second section's podcast got canceled. So I was originally just going to go ahead and stream for a little bit longer. But then the wife said, I've got chores I got to get done. So we'll get. I do have a hard stop in at 8 o'clock. So. All right, let's see here. Almost even. Let me increase the speed on that one. This one. Get the SP unit. Should do the Texas Limited powered by the NYC Central Power. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely what I call like a fantasy Lance Railroad. Meaning that it doesn't mimic anything. The city's completely made up. The trains are pretty much made up. But I've got some ideas for future concepts. I think the NYC is going to be coming over here in a second. There we go. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna get you guys this new shot here. Harbor Point. Alright, and now we'll get you guys to the big layout here. I'm trying to find time to get my block detection in, start working on Harbor Point so we can get the Kirby monsters in. I just haven't been able to find it. There's been just so much news to cover, so much new stuff coming onto the railway. Just haven't been able to find the time to get more progress done on this layout. And then real life is just picking up pace. Oh, really? So GB30 from the SP is still around, but it works for the BNSF. Nice, Real K. All right. Let's see. Phoenix Points. Let's get you guys here. Let's get some lights on these guys too while we're at it. There we go. And get you guys the BCF parts cam here of that daylight going through. That's so cool. Love that diesel. I think what I'm going to do with that New York Central is we'll definitely pair it up with my UP ones that I have. And it'll probably be something that I'll do like a special Christmas train, I think, with those E8s. Be kind of cool to mix and match a little bit. I call this MP row here because we've got a lot of Missouri Pacifics parked on the right-hand side. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, our NYC should be coming up soon. Yeah, I'll be like Amtrak the first year of service. Yeah, I agree. The rainbow trains. Yeah. All right, we'll just leave it on here for a bit. Let's get the phone cam up. Let's get face cam up. There we go. And these trains run for a bit. What I may do is add a third engine to really cause some chaos. And get my throttles. Okay. So I think we'll add our third new diesel. Cause some more confusion. All right, now entering track 1. All right, here comes our newest diesel as well. This is the Bowser RS3. Locomotive. This is a Look Sound 5 decoder. The details are amazing. And as I stated in my video on this, no keep alive, which is kind of a minus. The cab detail is non-existent. But the sound's actually pretty darn good, so I'll give him credit for that. There's our NYC. Okay, so in theory, speed matching my NYC and the Mopac, the both Look Sound 5 decoders, it should be speed matched. In theory. Alright, let me get you guys back over to all the cameras here. So now we've got the West Coast represented from Southern Pacific. We've got the Central Heartland US represented by the Mopac. And we have the East Coast represented from the NYC. And there's our little diesel go. Here's our Mopac now at show center. Your internet finally came back on. Hello, Echo Hunter. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. Today we kind of have a coast-to-coast celebration on the layout. We've got this E8 Rapido that was generously donated to us. So you have an NYC consist. We are running the new German KMML 4000 SP. And our newest diesel that we got from the Samra train show from Spring Creek. The Bowser RS3 Mopac. Gives you guys that overhead look. Hey, Kyle Stevens, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are well. We've got 3 trains running on the layout, 2 passenger, and there's 1 little 4-axle. There's our 4-axle RS3. There's our E8 NYC from Rapido. And AHC coaches. Doing well, doing well. Thanks for asking. Let's see, Phoenix Point. All right, let's get Phoenix Point up here. Hello, Timothy. Welcome back. There's our German KM 4000 or ML 4000. Yeah, I've got some nitpicks about it. It doesn't have a keep alive. It's low sound. And the cab detail is kind of lackluster. But it just sounds absolutely amazing. Try to get you a good shot here. Yeah, just blew my opportunity. I'll just keep on this one. Here's our little RS3. All right, let's see. Did you make your own? Let's see. Did you make your layout your own, on your own? Let's just do the symbol of moving, which is a good idea for your employment. Yeah. So all of these are what they call Fremo standards. So all of these are designed to disassemble and be shipped. And these are technically what we call Minimo modulars, Fremo modulars. Instead of being a normal 26 inches wide, they're just 12 wide. Technically, they're designed to be like duck unders for bigger Fremo modulars or a branch line for a Fremo layout. And the turns, so most of these is kind of a hybrid for the modulars. Some of them I purchased from my old club, but the wave modular that we see in front of us here with the switch tracks, that was made by me. And Phoenix Point behind me was made by me. The other ones I ended up buying and converting. Harbor Point was a shelf layout that got converted into a modular by me. I have a duck under bridge that's kind of temporary. And the turns I ended up buying. Oh, I love the ML4000. I'll be bringing mine on Thursday to the club. What number is yours, Echo Hunter? Mine's 9001. Yeah. Again, it's a nitpick for the cab. So yeah, honestly, I don't mind a lot of cab detail. You really look down at the cab, but I do understand. Yeah, and I get that. It's a nitpick. That's all. I've been spoiled by all the other brands, especially with BLI. BLI's been crazy. Okay, yours 9000, sweet. Okay, yeah, mine's 9001, so we should be fine. If you bring yours. Sweet. So we'll have two. I'm just debating what I want to pull with. I think I'm going to bring my UP Overland train because I think it matches the color scheme quite well. So I think that's what I'm going to bring to pull it. And it feels like a streamlined type of engine anyway. This looks weird pulling freight. Yeah, originally I thought I bought the 9000, but it came as the 9001 on the number boards. Doesn't bother me. Just funny. Alright, there's that RS3. Alright, get you the rooftop here. Along Mopac Row. That's true. PA could be interesting as well. I didn't think about that. Alright, and there's our ML German unit. Yeah, I think the max that I can do on this main line comfortably is three trains. Alright, and get you guys back on all the cameras here. Yeah, nice little lineup of new engines. Now, I think the Shark Noses are the next diesels that I think that are coming out for me. I got SP, Mopac, and the two Air Force paint schemes coming out. Oh, Echo Hunter. Ha ha ha. I think you may appreciate this. We'll take another field trip here. So, I talked about this in the beginning of the stream, but I think you'll like this, Echo Hunter. I think you're going to like this. So look at these two bad boys coming out from Broadway Limited. A Thunderbird painted GP30. Who would have thought that'll ever happen? Because I thought that paint scheme was copyrighted. So the fact that Broadway Limited is able to do it is simply freaking amazing. And then we got a camo themed Shark Nose GP30. Rest in peace, Wallet. Next year is going to be tough. So we'll probably see these early next year. Absolutely freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm going to be pre-ordering this here pretty soon. Yeah, a Thunderbird GP30. Unreal. Unreal. Congratulations, Broadway Limited. You're officially the Lionel of HO scale. What can I say? Coming out with the AC9. Coming out with these paint schemes. Like, you're killing it. It's everything I wanted in the hobby and then some. So what's interesting is that they're calling it the Army paint scheme, which I know is not right. That's what they have advertised. It's a Train World exclusive. Yeah, they're calling it the Army Shark, which this is Air Force, but I'm still gonna get them both. 31st December 24. Either way, they look amazing. So, and especially with an Army train or a military train, let's go. Oh, even the Freedom train, like, oh, that just gave me an idea. The GS4 with this guy with the Freedom train. That's gonna look so nice. That's gonna look so nice. Man, now I need to get a GS4 Freedom train from Broadway. Ugh. I think that time is slowly coming. There is. There's GP30s on discount already. There's one in particular that I came so close to buying. I came so close. But I knew I couldn't purchase it. But yeah, they're on there. So yeah, that was dropped this morning from BLI. At least the Thunderbird one. The Train World one. It was discovered yesterday from Train World, and then they made that announcement today. Yeah, and that's why when I saw that paint scheme, there's no way that's Army. Like, that's Air Force. And I agree with you. It's Vietnam era. I need to figure out a better way of doing this. No, don't do that. Why can't I? Fuck. Come on. Why can't I do this? There we go. Do it that way. Okay. Let's see. There's actually 8 different types and shades of OD green paint, and a Marine Corps has their own shade of green. They used in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, there we go. Let's get this. In World War II, this army had their shade of green called the Communication Corps green, so restoring every, yeah, every part can be a pain in the arse. Yeah. Yep. I'm just very, very happy that BLI is coming out with that. That's alright, let me slow you down for a second. You guys are getting a little too close for my comfort. I'm just really curious what else BLI's got cooking up. Like, I thought this year was going to be the year of Rapido, but I think this is going to be another year of BLI. Because a lot of things that I was looking forward to from Rapido, they've delayed. Like, we were supposed to see their PA units out by now, but that got delayed, so that was kind of a disappointment. And so it's going to be interesting. I streamed over them, Randall, so I wasn't able to see the announcement. I know they got the coaches, which I've reported on the coaches before. I think I was on last stream or 2 streams ago. We talked about their Atherin coaches that they came out with. The SP, all the Southern Pacific, basically coach styles from like the Southern Crescent Silver to the Daylight. I think they came. No, it's not the Daylight scheme. I don't think they did Daylight. The Gray Southern Pacific coaches. I think that's what they were. Here, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll take a sneak peek. Yeah, I know we stream over Atherin during this time. Yeah, they're Streamline coaches. Oh, so they are coming out with the Daylight. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, they're coming out with the Daylight. They're coming out with the Gray. There's the Atherin. Did they announce why they're only coming out in 2 road numbers instead of like a 3-pack? That would have been my question. I know it's unfortunate I can't. They got some box cars they're coming out with. I don't care too much about box cars. Box cars are so overdone right now for me personally. Like, here's a brand new box car. If it's not like freelance, I honestly don't care. I tend to skip over a lot of freight cars. Not sure on that one. Okay, that's fine, Randall. Yeah, I just went through the live stream and I didn't see it. I've kind of already reported on most of those cars. The big one, though, that wasn't on, I think, their last announcement was the SP. So we're getting SP coaches. So I'll give you guys this link as well. This is the Atherin stream that they just did. So that's the Atherin live stream that they just concluded with. Yeah, they're coming out with 2 row numbers each, which makes no freaking sense. Like, that's a rant in itself for me. Like, Atherin, you're known for 3-packs. Why did you just come out with 2? It's such and they do a 3-pack in their freaking freight cars. Like, I will admit, I'm slightly biased towards passenger cars. I mean, I've got 2 passenger car trains on the layout. But I don't understand why they came out with just 2 for each road number. That's a weird business decision, I think, for me. And what's even more funny about this announcement with Southern Pacific from Atherin is that Broadway Limited had the opportunity to get the coaches out at the same time as the GS4. I don't know if they're coming out with their SP coaches. I mean, I know they have some, but they could have done another re-release with the GS4, but I don't know. Business decisions. I don't know. I'm just a crazy customer who just likes to criticize a lot. But I don't know. So the link, you would have to go to the website, which I'm not seeing it. Hang on. Let me do some digging. Let me get you guys on all the cameras here. So this is right hot off the press. Let's see here. Yeah, it's only in 2 road numbers, which is crazy to me. All right, so that's a link to all of their coaches that it just announced. The ones that I'm gonna, and then they're $100 each. Whew. But yeah. Hello, Bright Bunny, Echo Gaming, Rail Fan Productions. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Yeah, and it's just a weird. It's a weird business decision. I don't get it. Uh-oh. Where's my diesel? Oh, there it is. I don't know, Echo Hunter. I don't know the decision on this. I don't know. So you and the daylight cars aren't even on here. So they're expected to be shipped out next year, June of 25. So we're not going to see these cars for a while. So the daylight is not even in this batch. I'll have to go back to live stream and see what's up. The diesel stop task for directions, yeah. No, it's chugging along. It is chugging right along. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my mic here. A lot of external sounds. Hopefully no other voices are coming through the mic. My family can be kind of loud. One of the main reasons why you can't hear the engines is I'm trying to also drown out all the white noise. Anywho, so yeah, the ones I'm going to go after are the 2 Atherin specific cars. But I think I'm going to bite the bullet and buy a 3rd one. Just so I have a 3-car set. Because I would like to treat it as an special business excursion. And I like the blue. You know, I'm kind of biased. I like these blue cars. I think what we could do, too, is put a story behind these Atherin blue cars. Like, this could be, like, the president of the railway special excursion train. I think that would be kind of a cool twist on things. So. Could be interesting. Oops, and that's not what I wanted. There we go. Put you guys back on all the cars here. So again, welcome everyone. We are currently have 3 trains going around on the track here. We were just talking about the Atherin Pullman cars. Right now we have our German SPML 4000 diesel pulling our daylight coaches. We have our E8 Rapido pulling our NYC. And then we got our little diesel 4-axle Mopac RS3 from Bowser as well. Okay, so we need to speed up the German diesel. Yeah, that's a fair point too. We'll do something like the 844 did and more Lionel lines on its tender. All right. All right, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to have the Mopac come off the track here. Hold that one into a siding. So I'm going to quickly get my turnout set here. Okay, I'll get you guys on the 180 so you can see it. Now I do have full control over my switches via my iPad here, or tablet. So I'm going to throw it, and we're going to get the Mopac diesel off. Alright, so now it should be going into the siding. And there it goes. And we'll just park you right there, and then we'll switch the turnout back. And get this little shot here. All right, get you guys that shot there. So that's the one thing I love about this layout, is that I can control the turnouts in several different ways. I've got my engine driver that I can control the turnouts from. Eventually, I'll be able to have a dispatcher panel via JMRI eventually. I can control it from push buttons on top next to the turnout there, acting like digital throw bars for me. And then I've got push buttons on the side. Not on this side of the fascia, but the other side. But I like that because it can... you can throw the turnout depending on your style of operation. Alright, so what I'm going to do... I would like... What space do I have? Not enough. Not enough. Split Rock, how are you, good sir? Hopefully you are doing well. Excellent podcast the other day with the Crossing Gate. Highly recommend if you guys haven't subscribed to the Crossing Gate podcast. Lot of good info. A lot of information that I tend not to do on this channel, that's for sure. I tend to do a lot of the rail fanning side of the hobby. Alright, get you guys to that 180 here. Yes, sir. It is the new Pico Cross Mafia ML4000 from Southern Pacific. And I need to slow this down before I have a collision. Yeah, no problem. And the other is a Rapido E8 NYC locomotive. And then our brand new RS3 as well. I will get you the link right now. Give me a hot minute. I will get you the link. There. Go subscribe. A lot of good stuff. They had the NMRA Women in Model Railroading Special Interest Group on. A lot of good stuff. The Twin Cities Division. All right, let's I'm going to pull forward. Yeah, let's pull forward the oh, no, other way. The RS3 here. And watch it go on its journey. Never heard of it. Well, there you go. Typically, they go during the winter months. So I think they're on their last episode before they break for the summer. But you can catch up on all. There's so much good stuff on there as well. Yeah, our very own MMR, Mr. Split Rock, hosts that podcast. Trying to keep an eye on this RS3 because it's going into a siding. All right, let's go ahead and stop it there. Because it does have momentum, unfortunately. Okay, I think the next train we'll put into the siding. Oh, you're all done. Okay. November to February. Yeah, we're in March. Man, we're in March already. What the crap, man? Oh, my goodness. It is all done. You do have audio as well. Nice. Okay, I think the next engine we'll bring into the siding is our NYC. Let's see, 180. Let's bring in the NYC. I will tap the throw from my, go from there. Split Rock, I'll be honored. I would be honored. Just let me know. We'll be in touch. Yeah, I'll be honored. November, so it'll be later this year, November timeframe. Okay, I'll put a note down. Let's see. Some Pacific, roll on. March, don't remind me. Yeah. All right, so we got our NYC coming to the side here. Let's see if these old coaches can handle it. Should probably have my throttle back. Okay. So we'll do a few more laps with the our German friend here. Make sure I throw my turnout back. All right. And then let me stop it before we have a crash. Awesome. So your audio goes all year. Okay. Sounds good. I was gonna say it doesn't hurt. No, yeah. I would say you should probably do. Well, what I would suggest is probably seeing if you can put a copy of audio on YouTube as well. Like who does that? Run the Layout podcast. I appreciate that, Split Rock. So these switches I can control them from several different ways. So I can do the push button, and I don't know if my mouse can cap. So those push buttons there is basically what acts as my digital throw. So you can push that, and it turns the turnouts. It is connected to my pad here, which I'll show you. All right. So right now the nomenclature is all crazy, but all of my turnouts, this thing's not cooperating. So I can throw them from my pad here. Eventually I can throw it from a dispatcher, or if I really want to do it, there should be little push buttons. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it on this one. We've got little push buttons right here that Digitrax makes, and if I were to throw one of those, you can see those turn red. So it fits to the style of operator that you want to be. Oh, you tried putting it on YouTube? Okay. Gotcha. One will gripe with the rear Grand SD70, and that is the sanding line behind one of the front trucks is a bit too long, interfering with the truck's motion. Other than that, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes detail is great, but sometimes when detail affects functionality, aka skill trains, then those details get cut off. Try to do to some of my tenders. So yeah, those turnouts are controlled by a DS74 from Digitrax. And that 74 is connected to a external board that controls the push buttons. Which is why I love Digitrax so much. Okay, so I think what we'll do here, I do have enough space to put that on the siding. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys from this angle how this works. So we've got switch number 2. We're going to throw that one. And that turns tortoise, which you can see the light there turn red. So that just turned red down there. So don't get me wrong. It depends on the model that you purchase. The details that I had issues with, they've gotten better in recent models. But the gas turbine had too many details that I had to kind of cut back on, especially near the trucks. And their tenders, their water tenders from Union Pacific, I had to cut so much off of them because it just affected the turn on the trucks. So in order to go to a sharper turn, details have to come off. But their GP30s ran beautifully. So again, don't let me affect what you want to buy. Make the decision on your own. I'm just informing you of my experiences and sharing them. That's all. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. All right, Rando, exactly. Although I haven't experienced any issues like that with the scale train locomotives yet. My big blow, unfortunately. I have a slight concern with the C39s because of the same issue. Not sure on that one yet. Yeah. Need to run it to get more info. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Bowser loses parts all the time. The thing that bugs me about Bowser, and I said this in my video, is their freaking packaging. They adopted the Atlas packaging, which is the screw into the model itself. And I hate that because if you lose the screws, you're screwed. And with all that detail, it makes it more difficult to put into like a train case or a caddy case or whatever you use. It drives me nuts. because then I know I'm going to break off parts. All right, so our German engine is coming into the side here. I should control. It's probably going to derail. Let me slow it down a little bit here. These coaches don't like switches that much. They are very old Athearn blue boxes after all. So we'll take it slow with these. So my GP30s that I got from Scale Trains last year, they were my diesel of the year for 2023. That's how good they were. So yeah, and they are my new favorite 4-axle diesel. Now, when I get these two from BLI, I'll be able to compare because I want to get this Thunderbird GS30 and this Vietnam era Air Force color scheme from Broadway Limited. So then we can really compare and contrast between the two. So that was kind of the big news of this stream was these two. Basically, Broadway Limited is coming out with another run of their GP 30s and 35s. So here's all the latest offerings. But I can't wait to get these in, especially this guy. This guy is like, I'm stupidly excited for this. Putting it with the Freedom Train. Putting it as a helper diesel behind a GS4. That's going to look so freaking good. So, yeah, they are well built. But it's getting to the point that I probably... Yeah, it's a Flying Tiger GP30. Well, technically, they call it an Army. It's a Train World exclusive. They call it the Army Shark. But the camo and everything speaks towards like the B-52s from the Vietnam era with that paint scheme. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So, yeah, these two look amazing. Yeah, I give ESU credit. The sound files look really good. They sound amazing, especially with this RS3 that I have. It's one of those that I would love to have to run as an operation. Oh, nice, well, okay. We'll talk about it on Thursday. Need to start wrapping things up, unfortunately. I do have chores that the wife has for me. So, put you guys in the chat here. Yeah. But, yeah, I do need to wrap up this stream. Again, 1 hour is just not enough time for all the great things to discuss. Again, I typically get off at 8 because usually Second Section Podcast gets on at 8. Unfortunately, their podcast is canceled for today. Went over a little bit more, but I do have some chores IRL that I do have to take care of. So you guys know, happy wife, happy life. So I was fortunate enough to even stream that because there is a lot of stuff going on. So again, guys, please hit that subscription button, hit that bell. I typically stream every Friday. Not this Friday, but I will be streaming next Friday, 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. So, and those streams go a lot longer. So they go 2-3 hours, 3.5, and so forth. Yeah. Why is this? Hang on. Okay. So yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate all you guys' support. Again, I'll be back next Friday. That is on March 15th at our normal time, and then we'll go from there. So, with the guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next stream.
must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far.